Okay, so they're telling us here that the copper cells produce a voltage, and it can be made by placing the setup as we've got here, the metals into the solution. Describe what happens to the brightness of the bulb over a long period of time. So what would happen initially, the bulb would be bright because you would have a flow of electrons, so that would become bright. As the reaction proceeds, you get fewer and fewer of the reactants left. So what would then happen is it would then become dimmer until eventually it would go out. There's 2 marks. Any two from that list will get you the 2 marks. So copper is a transition metal. Which of the following is most likely to be a property? Well, transition metals, core knowledge, they always form coloured compounds, so it's not going to be that one. And they always have a high melting and boiling point, so it's not going to be that one. They also have a higher density than other metals in the periodic table, so it's not that one. They have a high melting point. That is the only right answer. Okay, the next one. Copper's got this diameter. This is nanometers, and nanometers means times 10 to the minus 9 meters. If we know that knowledge, then what they've done here is put these into standard form, so the decimal point is coming after the 2. So they've already moved it 1 place that way, and then you've got to move it 9 more. So that's going to be times 10 to the power of minus 10. So that's option C as the right answer. And then the next one here is brass is an alloy. Remember, alloy is a mixture of metals, and we've got copper and zinc. One type of brass contains 70% copper. Zinc atoms are slightly larger than the copper. Draw a label diagram. Use the circling box as a guide of the size of the copper. So this is a copper atom, and it wants us to draw what it would look like if it had this alloy in existence. So what I'm going to do, I'll try to do, is my zinc, it tells me, is bigger. So let's make zinc a little bit larger. Okay, and then we're going to make these other ones probably a little bit bigger than that, but not as big as that maybe. We're going to make these other ones, if I can duplicate that, and we'll put another one there. Just going to lift it up so it fits in the box. So I've got, and it says here that it's a 70% copper. So for every 10 of these, I'm actually going to show off a little bit. I'm going to colour this one in, because then they know that that's larger than the others. Okay, and I'm just going to, let's put this one next to it a little bit. So if I can grab hold of that, let's put it there as well. So what I'm now going to do is, let's have another one of these. So let's nick one of those, duplicate, and let's put one there. And then do the same again. Duplicate, and let's drop one there. Oh, on top, and then duplicate. Pop another one there, and we've got another one in there somewhere. Let's take that one. So if we just check and count now, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to make my next, I'm going to put 2 more of these in there as well, because the ratio has to be, out of 10 of them, you need 7 copper. So let's, if I can get that one, not going to let me do it, so let's draw myself another one that's a large one. Make it a little bit bigger, and we'll colour that one in. Ooh, we'll colour that one in. So we've got another one there. And if I can take one of those and duplicate it and drop it over here, we're going to have another one here. And then we'll have 2 of the smaller ones in the middle. So one there, and we'll pop another one, if we can fit one in there, a little bit higher, in there. So we've got that kind of pattern going on. And if you look at what we've done, we've now got that ratio of 7%, or 70%, sorry, against 30%. So marks wise here, you're going to get 1 mark if you get that right ratio of 70 to 30 or 3 to 7 if I've got, because only 10 of them. And then I would make sure to get the second mark. I would over here do a little key and say that those coloured in ones are my copper, and these little, also the smaller ones, let's duplicate that and take one over here. In fact, they're the zinc, aren't they? Because zinc's larger. So ZN, and this is copper, and then you can see the key. So 1 mark for correctly labeling things with a key, and 1 mark for telling the ratio is 7 to 3 or 70 to 30.